Our favorite number should be love, but instead we choose not to look up. See, outer space is black up there, so heaven must be made of despair and used ink for the poems that God writes, and you and me should be the rhymes. We, the heat and the hugs and the water we bear and the shadow we cast and the tears, the time turns to laughter on this earth, too small for goodbyes and too big for never, hanging in the universe for us to just get it right. We, the word made flesh in a freestyle so good we should stop believing in coincidence, see. We need this poetry because we live between Venus and Mars, and Venus is closer to the source, and we can get closer to love. We can be poetry, us these gatherings of stardust. See, we need this poetry because we are the words spoken from the holiest places in the universe. Our bodies, the verses written in the rehearsals for God's perfect plan. See, we stand in the light because there's no better sight than a poet rocking the mic for the first time.
Damn right.
Speaking a life that even in darkness shines. You and me, alternating verses unrehearsed, yet somehow our own version of perfect. The sum totals of our love equaling one, equaling the sense source. This life force called poetry beating inside us. And this is for the poets whose pain has marched all over them, leaving scar footprints on their skin when their beauty thins out and they forget that they are brothers and sisters with the sun. This is for the poets who forgot their godliness because humans made them lose their language because we create ourselves with our words. In the beginning was the word. And what's your favorite number? Love, hate, death, life, pick one, because we've all lost our Saturn rings from one too many failed comet launches because we keep trying to rhyme because it's what we do even when we don't. And every time I fall in love, it's like God's pen scratching a new verse across the earth, and all the dead are all the fates holding those golden scissors while my creativity hangs by a thread in you. Every time you tell someone they're beautiful, your youth returns because God decided to reverse the aging process when truth finally started coming out of our mouths. Wouldn't it be great if our regrets were erased just by turning the page? God's pen poised to give you amnesia just because she saw you sigh just so that one time. We forget that we are beautiful. We forget that we are poetry. We forget that we are the words, our bodies the verses, and every 7 years when we shed all of our dead cells, we will become a whole new verse. So look at me. Your eyes can tell the story that your hands can, and I will smile because you are good poetry. And God damn it, good poetry should make us smile. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, love. The favorite number, the favorite verse you can't explain. Look up. There's a lot of unused ink up there, so get to living because we need more beauty and more poetry, and God's hands never get tired.